Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another post-game Montreal Canadiens. Yep, right here, they lost 3-0 against the New York Islanders. It could be an amazing, great night because honestly, it was the night of Carey Price. Welcome back between the pie for the Montreal Canadiens, but not good enough tonight to turn around as like a celebration. Plus, also, it was the difficult time for hockey, or sad day for hockey, the loss of the number 22, the Hall of Famer, Mike Bossy. We're going to talk a little bit about him at the end of the video. So don't go nowhere. I'm going to tell you everything what's happening between the Islanders and the Montreal Canadiens. Well, you know already the drill. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes and tell us also what you think about the performance of Montreal yesterday against the New York Islanders finally. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are already, please sharing with other people. And stay until to the end of the video to learn more about Mike Bossy. Let's dive in about the score and what's happening between the Islanders and the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, let's take out this part and talking about the score sheet. Honestly, you can see by the score sheet, it was not really an exciting game in Montreal yesterday. Two teams right now are out of the playoff. I feel like both of them make an effort, but not enough to be really, really excited because nothing happening during the first period. Both games did not do well, did not score, first of all. Only one power play is coming from the Montreal Canadiens. Did that at the beginning of the game, and their league got a 2-minute at 4:26. Montreal tried to score. Sorokin have an amazing, great performance yesterday. Stopped all the puck he faced. Montreal shot 4 times, but Sorokin make a couple of good save right there. So after 20 minutes, the score was 0-0 between Islanders and the Montreal Canadiens. And the shot, it was 14-8 for Montreal. So just give you an idea how Montreal tried, but Sorokin, it was honestly there. Price make maybe one good save. Otherwise, Islanders did not really play very well during the first period. Second period, same result. What are you talking about, coach? Nobody scored. That's simple. Nobody. And then you have also only one power play. Again, for the Montreal, this one, nothing happening. I think they have only one shot. During that period, Montreal have a net domination. They have 16 shots versus 4. But again, Sorokin was unbelievable, make a couple of great saves to keep that game 0-0. This was difficult for the Islanders. Play back-to-back, you can see they don't have a lot of legs. So after 40 minutes, 0-0, 30 shots versus 12. Net domination for the Montreal Canadiens. But the third period was completely another way because Zach Parise opened up the score at 4:25. It's 15 of the season. Barzal and Bellows get an assist. At that moment, what happening? Schoenemann was at the blue line on the offensive zone, shoot the puck, block shot, and 3 players, not one, not two, 3 players for the Islanders coming back. Again, Carey Price alone. And you can see the tic-tac-toe passing. Carey Price couldn't do anything about that. And that the way the Islanders opened the score at 4:25. Less of 2 minutes later, Noah Thompson, the defenseman, number 8, the giant defenseman, score is 11 of the season. Great shot, a little bit over the blocker of Carey Price. Carey Price could not do nothing about this in my eyes. You have to give credit for Thompson. Great shot for him, and now give the lead for the Islanders 2-0. And at that moment, honestly, this was over. Whatsoever the Montreal tried to come back, but it was too late. Then Islanders got their first power play, the only one they got during the game, but did not take advantage of that. And then in the empty net at 18:21, Nelson scored his 34th this season. Lee and Palmieri got an assist on that one. Third period in the game, score 3-0 for the Islanders against the Montreal Canadiens. The shots during the third period, Montreal 14, and again Same, the Islanders have 8. Let's diving about the 3-star of the night. And the 3rd star, Noah Thompson, got the 2nd goal of the game. It's 11 this season. Carey Price got the 2nd star of the game. Welcome back, Carey. And then the 1st star is Sorokin. Unbelievable performance. A shutout again in Montreal Canadiens, but also he stopped 44 the shot again in Montreal. The next one we'll talk about is all about the numbers. Let's dive in. Montreal Canadiens overshot the Islanders 44-20. The face-off 60-40 Montreal. 0-2 on power play Montreal. 0-1 for Islanders. The hit 24 Montreal, 31 Islanders. Block shot 30 shot for the Islanders, and Montreal only 13. Minute penalty 11 Montreal Islanders, 9 Montreal. Finally 20 giveaway by the Islanders and 14 by the Montreal Canadiens. The player of the night, the best leader for the New York Islanders, Brook Nelson, 2 points. Barzal, 3 shot on the Price. Thompson played 22-12. And finally, Sorokin saved all the block shot, all the save of the night with 44 he faced yesterday. Nobody have a point for Montreal Canadiens. Petrie shot 6 times on Sorokin. Romanov played 23-56. Finally, Carey Price have a save percentage of 8.95 against the New York Islanders. Let's dive in about the Frenchie corner. We know Montreal lost right now the last 4 games. Good performance overall for Carey Price. If I have to give you an evaluation of Carey Price from A to F, example, I would give him a -B in my eyes. And I'm saying honest about that one over there. He did well. He was square. He was tracking the puck good. He made a couple of good saves. He did not give, in my eyes, bad goal yesterday. He played around the net, good passing with the puck, stop the puck. I'm telling you right now, he looked like, in my eyes, he never missed 1 year almost. So great to see Carey Price back with the Montreal Canadiens. Martin Saint-Louis, after the game, he talked about the fact he was really happy about the performance of Montreal Canadiens overall. He said, look, that's maybe the best game in the last 4 weeks. As an effort from the beginning to the end, we just hit a goaltender, unbelievable for the Islanders yesterday. We tried, we have opportunities, but Sorokin was great. Look, they shot 89 attempt shot yesterday. 89 versus 33. So net domination Montreal is just a hot goaltender. Blocked the Montreal to win yesterday in my eyes. Fans' reaction in all Price won. So it was a comment about Martin Saint-Louis after the game about Carey Price. It's special in Montreal. The fans recognize when you perform well, they will give you back the love they have, and they show to Carey Price how much they love Carey Price. It was sincere from the fans also. It was, like you feel it from behind the bench. Then he talked about what Carey Price won. We gave it to him. He deserved it. He is a Hall of Famer in my eyes. From Martin Saint-Louis, he said when he want to play, we're going to give him back the net. I don't think so he will want to come back tomorrow, but if he tell me next week he want to play every single game, we don't have back-to-back game until next weekend, we'll give him to him. He deserved it. And we love to have him. Carey Price, he said, for me, he have a good, solid game. For his first time, he looked like I mentioned, he did not miss any time. So great to see Price between the pipe. And then finally, he said, look, as the team, we play better. You can see the way he play around the net, control the puck, pass the puck, the play for the transition and the breakout is better. He talked also the performance of Sorokin for the Islanders. Where he said, look, it was only one shot to change the momentum of the game. If we scored that first goal at the first second, that would be another different game, he said. So he's right. Sorokin was unbelievable. Montreal hit the post or the crossbar with Pitlick at some point. We have to give credit for Sorokin. He was the best player on the ice. There is the reason why the Islanders won yesterday. Bossy impact. Martin said we talk about the Michael Bossy impact in Laval. He knows already. He said, look, a lot of people talk about the players on the ice. I want to talk about the players off the ice. Born in the same location, the same place with in Laval. He was one of the favorite players of my dad. And Bossy gave back a lot to the young players. He said, look, it's 20 years, I'm 20 years younger. I look at Michael Bossy, my role model, and what he did for all the young players like me, dream to play in NHL. He's one of the reasons why I never gave up. He said, look, the human being of the Michael Bossy will never, never be forgive from the number two. Let's talk about the New York Islanders a little bit. Noah Thompson, development in the NHL. What you talk about, coach? He's a young defenseman. He takes time. He's a giant, 6'4". We know he has already skill and talent, but it's like anything else. It takes time. Patience is the key. But Islanders developed him very well. Remember, a couple of years ago, he was the third pairing defenseman. Now he's the second pairing. He just played a little bit behind Pelech and Pulak right now. And very soon he's going to be maybe their best defenseman. Secondly, he is a great quarterback on the as the power play. And thirdly, already 11 goals in NHL. So we have to give credits how the way how the Islanders develop him. And also, I just want to remind you, Montreal Canadiens fans, because you need it for the next couple of years, patience with the young men under 24 years old. Trot said, not easy to play back-to-back at any time during the season, but when your team is out of the race of the playoff, it's very hard to motivate them. So I'm very happy about the effort of all the players tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. Sorokin was really the factor, the reason we win tonight. Montreal return tomorrow against the Washington Capitals on the ice at 7 o'clock. We're going to do another live stream, play-by-play. Before we leave, I want to remember you guys, the Michael Bossy. We talked a lot yesterday. We make a lot of videos about Michael Bossy. But last night I went to the bed and I review the day. And I look for the people. How much people talk so nicely about Michael Bossy. And that's the dream about any human being, to be like Michael Bossy. What many people impact is unbelievable. The people talk the way they did to Michael Bossy. I have tears in my eyes because he was my favorite players with Guy. I grew to become a right winger in the show like them. So it's a big loss, a sad day in the show. So guys, this concludes another post-game Montreal Canadiens. And by a loss by the Montreal 3-0 again the New York Islanders. They are back on the ice again the Washington Capitals. Back-to-back game will be another game difficult for the Montreal. But before we leave, we want to remind you, yes, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody. I look forward for the next video with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchie.